The hyena's feather. When she cooks tasty food, but she looks tastier than the food. Nobody. Parents in horror movies. This would be a nice place for our kids to grow up. How it feels when you send bro a meme at 3 AM and he replies instantly. Sleep for 10 hours. Be tired. You joke about living in people's walls. I'm actually in yours. We are not the same. You go back to watch a video you really liked. It's privated. Facebook be like, what's on your mind? Then ban you for saying it. Make yourself at home. When there's a knock at the door, but I'm not expecting an Amazon package. Who are they? What do they want? Why are they here? When you're standing in the shower and the drain isn't draining. Had to grind for this view. Your immune system after almost killing you with an allergic reaction. What can I say except you're welcome? What girls think guys want. What guys actually want. They don't know I'm sleepy. Yes we do. Your eyes are literally closed. Family struggling to send their kid to college. Me who donated 2 cents from my Taco Bell order. Rappers dissing and blaming their fathers. Their fathers. That's everything a man needs. Did you know? Bob the Builder and Jack the Ripper have the same middle name. Anime openings. Anime endings. Haven't you heard? The early bird gets the worm. That's why I'm sleeping in. Me wondering why my friends stopped laughing at my impression of my teacher. My teacher. You won't believe what the Taliban just seized in Afghanistan. Everybody gangster. Till something knocks the door of the spaceship from the outside. Girls with time machine. I can't believe my descendant is fighting for the emperor. Boys with time machine. Don't worry Primarch Conrad, I'll give you a hug. Peace be with you, and also with you. My brain processing the thousands of background noises going on around me. My brain processing words when someone is talking to me. Germans watching someone open his/her beer with a bottle opener. When you're watching a movie with your guy friend and you hear unzipping noise, I must get out of here as quick as possible. How I sleep knowing my money isn't going up and smoke on vapes and cigarettes. The internet trying to figure out how a 27-year-old fighting a senior citizen was rigged. Tomboy fans versus femboy fans. They are all insane political extremists. Working class people wanting tax reform. Billionaires. Yes, you are all wrong. Taylor Swift makes music for girls who do doggy like this. Guys, I can't hear the buzz of a muted TV anymore. Walked in on my wife, having Shreks with her personal trainer. I said okay, this isn't working out. Fruit punch, lamb chops, pizza slices, Britney Spears. Please I just want some food. Modern media, anti-heroes, conventional heroes, anti-villains. My demons partying during my sleep paralysis. Damn straight. No. Damn curved. Where am I? You're at the vet. You've been neutered. What? You bastard. I'm gonna kill you. You don't have the balls. Anime protagonist. Yells name of species attack before using it. Anime villain. Blocks it. Anime protagonist. Or, he's so cute when he's dreaming. Mike Tyson ready to fight Jake Paul. 2024. Colorized. My money that already got taxed when I earned it. Sales tax. Homeless people if they didn't spend all their money on cardboard and markers. Rule 34 artists. New animated woman character. I love espresso. Me too. Fishnets. Prostitutes. Sailors. Femboys. Goths. Me telling myself that I deserve that silly little treat. How to burn thousands of calories in just a few minutes. I love Disney animated TV shows. Me too. All languages travel at the speed of sound, except sign language, that travel at the speed of light. How Beethoven made absolute classics despite being deaf. This should probably fire. When a woman says she was born in the wrong century. Dude, this is the only century you had human rights. Japanese RPGs. American RPGs. When memes start to understand you more than people around you ever did. Man, I need to admit something. Every time I'm drunk I make Missouri slightly larger on its Wikipedia page. Whoever reported me for this and got me banned, you are a huge nerd bitch. Women on social media. I feel so ugly. Beautiful. You're so pretty. I'd eat your ass. Men on social media. I feel so ugly. My vagina evaporates when I see you. That's cause you are. I'd eat your ass. Me in video games. Me in real life. When your girl shows you her new nails. I blame video games for my taste in women. Everyone in the city. Department of Corrections versus the Department of Education. The amount of cum in everyday drinks is extremely alarming. Batman. Like, when we get to Batcave, could I get a little snack? Yes, Shaggy. We'll all have a snack. Bat milk and cookies for everyone. Bat milk. Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Combat Wombat didn't exist. It's a joke, a myth. Humans arriving to Australia 50,000 BC. Common wombat. Diprotodon optatum. Mom, why don't you add mushrooms to the pizza? Me, sure. The whole family after dinner. Me when the doorbell interrupts my cat time. No thanks. I like having my panic attacks sober, the way God intended. The new Google Doodle about International Men's Day really is great. I'm touched. When you ask your girl how much her plug charges and she replies, "Oh, he never charges me." Cute single moms in your area. Cats after inventing lonely single women. The profile picture. The dude behind it. Would you rather have $30 million or 30 million loyal friends? I'll take the $30 million. 30 million friends and ask them all for $5. I'll take the $30 million. If I don't pay up, I'll go to jail for tax evasion. I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS? No. Thank you. Bacteria when you picked food off the ground within 5 seconds. Oh man. When you are dead inside, but want to brighten up other people's lives. When you're at school and the thoughts and prayers finally kick in. The kid at the orphanage watching adult movies hoping his parents might walk in during a Shrek scene. When you see yourself in pictures. How long have I been ugly? 5-year-old me doing the most regular mundane stuff. Me being nostalgic about it 15 years later. Stop giving me your toughest battles. Literally stop eating entire bags of cauliflower. Just because it's a vegetable doesn't mean you should eat it all in one sitting. Astronomy. Astrology. Astronomy. Oh no. Ron Perelman has lost his face and needs your help. Girls only want one thing and it's to let a man cry in her arms and tell him it's okay. Plays games peacefully, suddenly remembers important exams. Plays games stressfully. My alarm about to go off. Me waking up a minute before it. I'm just gonna say it. People hate pineapple on pizza because of the internet. When bro says good night bro instead of sweet dreams my pookie wiki bear. The day I finally get to use all those screenshots I backed up. Open a porn site. Report videos for nudity. Leave. My biggest fear is slipping in the shower and somebody finding me dead like this. Society. Men should talk about their feelings more. Men. Share their feelings. Other men. Women. Damn. I kinda don't care. Let's get a divorce. You get the house if you take the kids. Me at 35. I'm a dungeon master. My reaction every time I see an AI generated image. I'm going to hang a Batman costume in my closet just to screw with myself when I get Alzheimer's. Me to me. Was I the Batman? Yes. Vegeta after knowing what Bulma did to collect Dragon Ball. My crush confessing she also has a crush on me. My alarm clock. If I can finish my workload early, why can't I just leave? Managers. Me knows how to push the power button. My grandma. Do you enjoy programming? People in their 20s in the movies. Me in real life in my 20s. It's time to dissociate. Boomers growing up. Get job. Millennials and Gen Z growing up. Apply for student loans. Get 3 jobs. Tons of debt. Possibly afford an apartment but probably not. When you're trying to sleep, but then you start remembering the dumb shit you done in the past. I'm such a damn fool. Hello Kitty. Me when I drive by the building that replaced the local Toys R Us. How dare you stand where he stood. When you have a dream so intense that you're left lying in bed at 4 AM like. Be not afraid, sir. This is the scariest moment of my life. The moon, the United States, Nazi scientists. And people still think Earth is flat? When you disingenuously ask someone at the table if they want the last piece, only for them to eat it. When you jump off a building to check if there is full damage and there isn't. Visible happiness. Random app. Are you enjoying this app? Me. Yes. App. Will you rate it? Me. Careful now. I enjoy you. But be careful. Please God. Do not let me develop a crush on anyone ever again. Never touch a cigarette, no matter how hard life gets. Humans when they have the same dinner 2 days in a row. Dogs when they get the same food 1053 days in a row. I'm not gooning. I'm reading erotica and it's classy. Me wanting to play a game after a hard work day. 15GB update. I'm going to the gym. You go to the gym too much. When you've been sitting at the loading screen for 15 minutes and realize it says press any button to continue. Any anime character gets stabbed, their blood. English people be like Alvin and the Crisp Monks. Me in public. My headphones. SpongeBob SquarePants intro, 2004, theme. Bitches be like you xenophobic. Yeah like have you seen these mother duckers? Yo bro why don't you get sick? Me as a kid. America throughout history. I came for oil. Eating beans on toast. Actually eating good food. Americans trying British cuisine. I can't believe Sony-chan, and I did it just for the memes. Every multiplayer gamer ever. I have hundreds of hours in this game. How do I still suck so much? When you 100% a game and have to invent new quests for yourself. This is very cheese wheel in the game. Why are you so obsessed with me? That one guy on Reddit having the exact same problem as me 9 years ago. Other game communities. How do I play this game? You're such a noob. Terraria and Minecraft community. How do I play this game? Here are the basics and things you need to know. If you had $1 for every useless fact you knew, you would still have $0 because since those facts are making you money, they aren't useless anymore. Until next time, stay fresh, cheese bags. Men in the 1600s, women who could do math. Two racists staring at each other. When I see my crush's crush, wow, what a handsome guy, pisses me off. She needs to rethink what hostage situation is. It's not a hostage situation if there isn't a hostage. Born too late to buy a $50,000 house. Born too soon to be a teen TikTok star. Born just in time to have 2 monitors and a light up keyboard. No, I will not be on time. I love smoking. Dudes with -2s when it's time to teach other guys how to get chicks. You're like Hitler, but even Hitler cared about Germany, or something. How Germans create words. Krakensick, horsehouse, Krakenhorse, hospital. I'm ready for society to move on from these. Marvel writers giving the mixed race couple light and dark powers. Why does the sun come out during the day and not at night when we actually need the light? Guys with a mustache like this have a 100% chance of stealing your girl. The Russian exchange student when you make a joke about his mum. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Ideal beach body according to normal humans. Ideal beach body according to evolution. Me thinking I'm a lone wolf, a misunderstood genius. Everyone else enjoying life. About to grind up the snug. Dress for the job you want, not for the job you have. Me, who's still indecisive about which career to choose. Do you speak Italian? Yes. Say something. Pizza. Who else does this? Blanket. Saddam Hussein. Can I have some shit? Sir, this is a 5-star dining restaurant in Detroit. Can't have shit in Detroit. Using dark mode so much that I become physically repulsed when I see a white screen. Me. Light mode. Small YouTubers. People who watch videos with less than 1,000 views. Fentanyl. And just a pinch of, oops. Ground coffee. I heard you are good in bed. Tell your dad to shut his mouth. When you meet someone with sunglasses and they take them off for the first time. Rare steak fan. Slow, lazy, spends too much energy on digestion, brain always too tired, literal blood drinker, well done steak enjoyer, handsome, smart, allows fire to do his digestion for him leaving him energy to expand his brain, creator of civilization. English I learned from school. English I learned from the internet. How do I play? Has drawn first blood. Is on a killing spree. Is on a rampage. Is unstoppable. Is dominating. Is godlike. Don't worry guys, I figured it out. CIA. Who are you? You destabilized my country and left it in ruins. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? I'd give anything to speak to my dead parents. Dad, it's really you. Hello son. Well, I'll put your mother on. That feel when a woman sits next to a greasy creep rather than sitting next to you on a crowded bus. The kidnapper watching in fear as I eat my hands to get out of the handcuffs. When you agree to go to a party, but halfway through you realize it was a mistake. $130. $5. Nobody. Older siblings. We found you here. Boss, why are you late? Me. 1 hour poo. Some telling me I can make a bunch of money donating sperm. A lesbian couple I helped out comes after me for a lot more in court. How I look at the flight attendant during snack time, so they know I'm awake and would like a cookie. Baba, so what do you think? Me with my glasses off. Yes. What women expect. He better be 6 feet tall, 6-pack abs, 6 figures, pay for every date, own a house, canned vacation 6 weeks a year. What men expect. Does she know how to make a grilled cheese? Me. Fine, I'll just run away. Mom, you're 25, I don't give a duck. Me. Wall turtle here to collect your unpaid taxes. When you're late for work in the winter. Random kids playing in park. Their parents to each other. I'll do it when I get home. Me when I get home. Talking to myself cause an expert advice is what I need right now. Show them me real Reddit. I said the real Reddit. Perfection. Duck my stupid shrimps life. Introverts doing nothing and hoping their crush falls in love with them. This is where I post from. Turning 30 like, I can feel myself rotting. Unfortunately, I don't think before I speak, so I'm just as shocked as you are. Had to grind for this. When I'm about to go under for surgery and I hear the doctor say alright chat, 50 gifted and I amputate his legs. Mario on his way to invite Bowser to a go-kart race after kicking his ass for kidnapping Peach for the 9,000th time. When your teammates keep reviving you, but you're a noob who won't stop dying, just let me go. Me after turning the age I've always wanted when I was a kid. Junk food. Expires in 5 years. Health food. TikTok mother ducker. Homeless guy watching me come out of McDonald's after I said I had no money. Dog. Goes to me instead of its owner. Everyone else at the airport security check. First owner. It's actually 245 of 3,876 made in that shade of yellow. Second owner. Me. Falls on Legos. The Legos. White parents when their kid gets a C+. Asian parents when their kid got an A-. Put the baby in the oven. When you're over the age of 30 and sneeze. How it looked. How it felt. Welcome to Wendy's. The duck you want? How I look when the birthday person get their cake and a flavor I dislike. Get the duck out my house, bitch. My dog trying to convince me to give him a bite of my food. Me waiting till the people in front of my apartment leave so that I don't have to deal with them. My chemical teacher after they ask me if I know any element, so I show them the element of surprise. Blow my mind. If you attempt to rob a bank, you will have no trouble with food, rent, or bills for the next 10 years regardless of your success. Karen, I'll never come here again. The worker. Ducking finally. Okay, the price of this car is $5,000. Me. Here are $5. Zero has no value. I like dark humor mother duckers when someone makes fun of their religion. Your aura is funky, kindly step back. The only woman I speak to is my mom. Feminists. Guy who thinks women should be allowed to go topless in public. Guys, I sat on my glasses. When people ask how I stay so cool under pressure, it might look like I have everything under control, but I guarantee you, I want to ducking die. When you and your boy are up next on the beer pong table. Me the moment my coworker says good morning. Me before arriving at work. Florida is a ducking weird place. High schoolers when they see another school during a school trip. Just fed a stray dog in Russia. Excuse me, he asked for no pickles. Mom, can I ask you something without you getting angry? When you're in your 30s and you feel a crack in your back after getting up from a chair. The Romans fighting the Goths or something. Carla rises. My metabolism knows two moods. 6,323 calories. Absolute starvation. Chances to be killed by a martyr are low but never zero. When the dentist's assistant ain't doing their one job with a suction tube, so you're just there like. Are you sure you want to exit to the main menu? All unsaved progress will be lost. Albert Einstein said, put your hand on a hot stove for a minute. How I show up to the function. Remember that time when you thought you swallowed just a small piece of ice? Girls in ancient Greece. Oh my god, ancient Greece is so beautiful. I know, right? Boys in ancient Greece. You know I got to try that medicine. Just 5 more minutes baby. Wow, there's a video of woman brushing her teeth. I hope nothing strange happens. When you lose weight and finally can see your dick when looking down. Oh, there you are, Peter. I've got a bag of quarters in the afternoon off. When you land late and the enemy gets the weapon first. Slit throat of enemy for silent kill. Everyone else at the laser tag match. You think your secrets are safe, but the gnomes know what you did. Me pushes my friend into the swimming pool as a prank. Everyone else in the shark exhibit. How I feel when I'm in a household that I cannot get. Feel angry in but everyone else can. Memes before inventing Photoshop. I'm limited by the technology of my time. When you hear someone walking towards your room, but you don't recognize the footstep pattern. Parents, Shrek's is bad. Also parents 23 years later. I'm once again asking you for grandchild. Me looking at the single mother of 8 after eating her winning lottery ticket. Mexicans be like, quinceañera, boxing match, soccer game, 2-year-old's birthday party.